Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of September 11th through the 17th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. So Taurus, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Healing with the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. All right, very interesting spread, Taurus. Okay, wow. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Star. So the Star represents the sign of Aquarius. So an Aquarius person could be significant for some of you. But the Star is also a beautiful healing energy. I can see here that maybe some of you have felt challenged or maybe been dealing with some difficulties. With this week's energy, this could definitely be a time of healing for some of you, maybe even some Taurians receiving some sort of wish that's coming true, because the Star is a wish card. But also it's representing some of you needing to keep the faith, needing to stay positive, needing to be optimistic when it comes to a particular situation. I can definitely see here that some of you have been dealing with some challenges, but I think that you're moving on. You're moving away from that energy. The overall energy for the week, Taurus, is actually the Two of Cups. So this is really good. So a relationship of some kind is very, very significant for many of you. Now, for some of you, it will be a romantic relationship. And this does represent reciprocated love. So you could be taking a relationship to the next level. You could be getting to know someone on a much deeper emotional level. Definitely there could be some Taurians that this is in regards to a romantic relationship. But for some other Taurians, this could represent a family relationship, a friendship. For some of you, a relationship with your child, a child for some of you. But this particular week is about a friendship, a partnership of some kind, and maybe spending more time with this person or getting to know this person on a deeper level. We are starting out with the Six of Swords. We have the Six of Swords, which is travel, which is forward movement. Some of you may be just simply moving towards peace of mind. Now, maybe previously you were dealing with some unknowns and a lot of confusion, because we have the Seven of Cups here, but then I also have the High Priestess. So I think that some of you were dealing with some unknowns, definitely, some things that were hidden, and maybe you were dealing with some confusion. And maybe some of you had a lot of options with this Seven of Cups. A lot of options. Maybe some of you have had to narrow it down and make some decisions here. If that's the case, really listening to your intuition when it comes to this. But we see you moving forward. For some of you, it could be physically traveling, but then for others, at least mentally moving forward, moving away from a confusing situation, moving forward, moving away from difficulties here. This is you moving towards peace of mind. And I think energy-wise, things balancing out. I think that some of you were dealing with some confusion, and these two together, energy-wise, isn't really things happening too quickly. And with the Star, you know, maybe some Taurians, you're dealing with some divine timing here, definitely. But this is things moving forward, and you're actually moving towards, we have the Empress here. So this is beautiful. The Empress is abundance. So some of you are moving towards some sort of abundance, feeling abundant. But then for other Taurians, maybe giving birth to something new here, something that's going to be very, very rewarding for you with the Empress. No matter if you're male or female, you could be giving birth to something new, starting something new. It can be like a creative project or endeavor. It can be a new business, something that, you know, you might have had a lot of choices or options, and you maybe needed to narrow it down or pick among those different options. But we see you moving forward and starting something new here. So this is some great creative energy to work with, creative energy, and also with the High Priestess, really, really listening to your intuition and definitely following your heart for some of you. And also, she's a very secretive, mysterious person. So there could be some Taurians that you're starting something new, honestly, and maybe you're keeping it to yourself with this High Priestess energy, which there's nothing wrong with that. So maybe you're moving forward, you're starting something new, and you're just keeping it to yourself for the time being. Now, the Empress obviously represents that very fertile energy. So if you're a Taurus that has wanted to maybe start a family or expand your family, definitely give it a go this week. Some of you are moving towards definitely conceiving or starting a family here. You and your partner starting a family with the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups here. I definitely see some of you starting a family or expanding your family. For other Taurians, a relationship is very significant here, definitely. There could be some healing that's going on within a relationship. With the Ten of Cups, and then we also have the Five of Pentacles diagonal. We have a couple of tens here. We have the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Tens are all about cycles completing. So some Taurians, you're definitely completing a cycle or a phase within your life. And maybe it hasn't been the easiest with the Ten of Wands. It hasn't been the easiest. You've been carrying this heavy load, or you've had a lot of different demands. You know, maybe you're a single mom or you're a mother, you've been taking care of your family. And honestly, with this combination, this can be someone who's overworked and underpaid. So taking care of your family, working long hours or working 2 jobs, and just feeling maybe a lack financially for some of you, feeling some sort of lack. Or you've had a lot of different demands, a lot on your plate, and it hasn't been the easiest for you, and you feel as though, you know, you haven't maybe reaped those rewards from that hard work that you've, you know, put into something. You've worked very hard, but maybe with the Five of Pentacles, for some of you, you feel this lack. There's this lack here. But with the Three of Wands, threes are all about growth, and we know that you're moving forward, and you have a couple of threes here, and things are happening on divine time. So I think that you're moving towards this abundance, especially if you're a Taurus that has felt this lack, especially financially, or even within a relationship, a family unit. If you felt some sort of lack, maybe there's been stress, there is going to be this progress, this growth. Things are going to start to happen. But I think that energy-wise, you know, you do need to be patient. I know that's not your favorite thing to hear, Taurus, but you need to be patient. I think that energy-wise, things are just starting to move forward. Mercury did just go direct, so you have to give it, you know, a couple of weeks. You have to give it some time for things to really start to get moving. So I think that some of you are dealing with some divine time, definitely, but you're going to see movement. You're going to see progress, and this is what you're moving towards, Taurus, and it's very positive, very, very positive. Lots of abundance in many forms, a lot of happiness as well, emotional abundance. There could be some Taurians that you're getting into a new relationship, or your relationship is moving to the next level. Maybe you're committing, or maybe some of you are moving in together or starting a family together. But listen to your intuition definitely this week. It might be a little bit more of an emotional week for some of you, not in a bad way, not at all. Some of you are absolutely giving birth to something new here, and maybe you're keeping it to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. So let me pull you an additional guidance card. Definitely don't see it being a bad week for you, Taurus. If a relationship has gone through some difficulties with the Star, you know, it's possible, in the Two of Cups here is the overall energy, that for those of you that maybe a relationship has suffered or gone through some difficulties, you could be healing that relationship. You guys might be making up definitely this week. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Taurus for this upcoming week. Wow. And we have ideas and inspiration. So definitely a time to be creative with this energy. This combination is great. So some of you are going to have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans for the future, and this could be the very early stages of something wonderful. It can be like an inspiring idea that some of you are having, and this is what you're giving birth to. This is, can definitely be the very early stages of something wonderful that you are manifesting, Taurus. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.